So this week we're at Grand Lake for the Bass Pro Tour Redcrest Championship, and Grand Lake is an awesome lake for springtime fishing. I'm going to give you a little breakdown of the conditions right now. So you can look down the bank and see that the lake is low. It's pretty diverse in the water clarity as you go around. It's fairly stained. There's some places that you can see down 3 feet or so, but for the most part it's 18 inches to 2 foot of visibility just about everywhere on the lake, and the water temperatures are colder than I expected when I got here. And I launched yesterday, the first day of practice. It was 48 degrees. We had a really nice warm day, and it got up to in the low 50s in places. I even saw 54, 55 in a couple scenarios. But we've got cold weather coming. We got another big front approaching right now. We're going to get some storms today, so it's going to be a challenging week. The temperatures are going to drop back off. We're going to have cold conditions in the morning. But again, Grand Lake is real diverse. You can see it's got lots of rocks. There's a lot of man-made brush piles, tons of docks in here. It's an expansive fishery. I've had a lot of success here in the past. I've won a couple of different elite events here, but different times of the year. We fished a couple of classics here in the past this time of the year, and we've seen really different fisheries both of those cases. So I expect you're going to see a lot of crankbaits, jerkbaits, jigs, spinnerbaits, the same major players. Grand Lake is definitely a lake that's a pattern lake. You can get on a pattern and then run it all over the lake. So I'm going to have my Ultrex running on high a lot, and then when you do get on a spot or you hit a point where you're catching fish, we're gonna spot lock there and then just really pick it apart. With the watercolor that we've got right now, you just have to do that. But for me, one of the big things is going to be my electronics. The Lake Master mapping here is exceptional, and so with that 2 foot lower water, I can adjust the map so that I get my depth precise to the map. I can see all the channel swings. I can see the points and things like that I need to, and I've got the depth shading set too. So I go red to 5 feet, and then from 5 to 15 I've got the next level, and then at 15 foot I have it starting to green. So it really helps me see these areas where the deeper water swings in closer, the channel swings in the back of a creek, places like that could be high percentage areas for the week. The other thing is for sure Mega Live and Mega 360. There's a lot of man-made brush here. There's a lot of rock. You look at the bank and it looks like it's gravel, and then out under the water there's ledge rock, and so that Mega 360 will show me a lot of those rock transitions, and then live I'm seeing a lot of shad, a lot of fish and things like that with it too. So this right here is a pod, just a threadfin shad right there. Here you can see that one fish just went to the bottom right underneath them there, so very promising looking right here. It does tell you a lot where there's activity, where the bait fish are at, and for sure if there's a bass there, you're going to be able to see it. So it's going to be critical to use all the tools that I have from Minn Kota and Humminbird. It's going to be a really interesting week here for Redcrest with the changes in the format. The competition starts full field Wednesday and Thursday for all 40 guys, and then after that we cut to 20, and the top 10 fish the next 2 days, and then final championship Sunday is just the final 10. So I'm working my tail off out here in practice trying to put something together, but I can tell you it's been tough. So I want to be there on Sunday to make sure that I've got a chance. There's nothing like putting a Redcrest trophy on your mantle. That's something that I'd really love to do, so we're going to keep after it and see what we can do. But that's how Grand Lake looks right now, and you'll be able to follow it all week long at Major League Fishing.